Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for the continuing adventures with our little town here in Bastide. It is not yet a Bastide because Bastide is a French well-defended town. Well, we have no defenses yet, but other than that, it's not that bad. We have some housing space, we have 4 laborers, we have stuff that we can do, so it's not that bad. And we are actually trying to build the tile maker at the moment, which can be very handy to have because that will get us progress towards the church. And I kind of feel like we should just put down the church already, even though we might not have all the resources and stuff yet. But by getting the church, let's see. There's a big hill here, which might be a problem. Yeah, so let's build the church out here. This is a good spot for the church. With the church, a lot of people will get pretty happy, I think. So I kind of feel like we should just really go ahead with the church. Why is that not working? Build. So yeah, I really think we should go ahead with the church, get it ready. And from there on out, we get the automatic, or a automatic happiness boost. Why is this road going so weird? What if I try to do it from this side then? Also going weird. That's better. Alright, there we go. Let's speed up a bit because this is going way too slow. We have plenty of firewood, we have food and stuff, so that's all good. I think they can slowly start to bring in some goods towards the church. And once that is done, slowly make some tiles. Have all the resources for that, so that's good. And then maybe focus also on a few more houses again. Not too many more. I don't think that'll work. Just a few more. Why? Oh, that's probably because of the landscape here. There's a bump in the landscape, I think. We'll see what we can do. We'll first build some houses there. Right now, though, we have plenty of medicine. We have a bit of clothing. We have water, iron, copper. I don't think we have a lot of tools. No. I don't even think that we're making tools at the moment. All my resources. Plenty of herbs. That's good. Cheesemonger, warehouse, stonemason. I think we don't have the tool maker yet. Okay, well, that's fine. We do have the tile maker now, so let's put in a person to make tiles. We should have a clay now. 30, no, that's copper. 5 clay, alright. So slowly we're getting in the clay, which is right here. It's working 100%, so that's good. That should get in the numbers in decent amounts. Died of natural causes, died of natural causes. Whoopsie. It's gonna thin the herd. Now we have only 2 laborers left. And only 1 house. So yeah, they should be spreading around a bit more. But I think we have quite a few kids. Yeah, we have 2, 4, 6, 7 kids. So if they grow up, we have extra hands. We can see they're delivering the first goods here. We're a little bit low on logs. But hey, that's part of this game. It's just a continuous challenge to survive. That's basically what this game is. It's fun. I like it, so shouldn't be too easy in the end, and it's not, so that's going well. It is making tiles. There's none made yet. Ah, well. 8 out of the 11 planks are in. Still have logs. We made 1 new plank. So slowly everything comes in. See how that goes. Should be alright, should be alright. We just have to give them the time to get stuff done. Let's make this a bit smaller so we have a bit better view. If we wanted, we can always enlarge it again. I think, yeah, it's nighttime now. You can see all the lights are all just going about, doing the business, grabbing some food, and now they're getting into sleep. One good thing about all of this is once we have the church, they will also go to church and fill up their happiness there. And once we get to the tavern, that will help them too get more happiness all the time. The only thing is that we'll have to get into drinks to get that, and we're not making any drinks yet as far as I know. For that we'll need like a brewery. So here we have the tavern. Public the brewery. But yeah, we need a lot of goods for that, so we'll have to see how we deal with that. I think we should just focus on the church first. That'll be instant happiness. At least more happiness. And then from there on we can see further. 9 out of the 11 planks. There's one more made, so we have 10. But just one more and we have all the planks. We have 12 more stone, so that's 23. So just 5 more cut stone and we're there. But we have plenty of regular stone, so that should not be a problem. Question is, do we have a stonemason yet? No. Now we do, and we only have 3 laborers left. Okay. Well, that's good. That's gonna be making us a few more pieces of cut stone. Looks like all the animal pastures are doing good. Filled up, filled up, filled up. Yep, they're all filled up, so they can all produce as much as we want. Fisheries should be producing food. Let's see. 10 out of 11, but they might be bringing in a plank. I just think the tiles will be... Yeah, the planks are all in. Good. This will probably be a slow one, I think. But we have the time. And they also need to get into clay. 6 produced now, so... Coming in slowly. Cobbler with shoes. Still have shoes? No, we're out of shoes. We do have the guys in the tailor's huts, so they are busy. So hopefully we get plenty of clothing for everybody, but we'll see. One thing at a time. And we have 3 laborers. We have 1 house available, so more people can join if they want. And I guess quite soon that should be a part of the focus of our town. Getting in a ton of logs. And then making sure that we get more houses again. Food-wise, we should be okay, so... Not be too much of a problem. Yeah, just 5 more cut stone and some clay tiles. It's gonna take such a long time. They made 1 a year. Wow. Alright, so the church is gonna take a lot of time. What should we focus on then, while we let them do that? The bakery is empty. 36 produced, okay. Let's get a baker. That we also start to make some food. I think bread might also make them a little bit more happy. Bread, yes. Bread, prayer, that kind of stuff. So getting this all will be good. 2 more cut stones. We're there. I believe Gordon looked it up that candles will also make them more happy. Now I have to find a chandlery. It consumes animal fat, and we have so much of that. We also have plenty of stones, so this could actually be one of those structures that if we put it in, can help us gain a lot more happiness. So let's build one. Why not? We have the stones for it. We don't have the planks, but we slowly get them. We have to wait anyways. I mean, they're not really working on the church at the moment. They're just bringing in a tile every now and then, or a cut stone, and that's it. So yeah, we'll let them be. And we need to keep our eyes on all of this, of course, because if they run out of stuff, there won't be a need for them to keep making goods, so then we can get them out. If we take a look, we still have 19 milk, so we can keep producing some cheese. Be okay. Yeah, the herbalist is fine. We are down to... Watch this, 146 herbs. Yeah, that's good. That is good. 1 more cut stone, but we have that one. And then only the tiles. Yep, bringing the stones in. 1 at a time, though. So at some point, it might be handy if I build us a few carts. I believe there's carts available that we can place. I thought so, at least. Yeah, here. Transport large amount of resources to construction areas. Only problem right now is we don't have large amount of resources. But building one of these can save a lot of hands. Because they can transport, like, all the stones in one go with a cart. But we need to have the logs in first if we want to build it. So, problem number 1. And problem number 2, that we are short on laborers anyway, so... Much help to be expected there. It's now night time, so these villagers will go to bed soon. They're not working at the moment. Night of natural causes. Well, that leaves us with only 1 laborer. Oopsie, that's not good. So, tough times. Well, this village growth is always tough. We take a look at the fences. If we want to build a wall, it's gonna take us quite a bit of wood. So, oh, new family has arrived. Nice. That's 2 adults. So that means now we have 3 laborers again. It's the morning again, so they'll go to work soon. And that all can be helpful. 10 out of 7, 3 out of 11. Elaine left due to unhappiness. Now that's not good. That's why we want the church and the chandlery and some bread and stuff. 6 more of those planks. Yay, you chop down, but you only got 1 log out of a whole tree. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. Elaine left due to unhappiness. Shouldn't be leaving. You're wanting to stay in this lovely town. I mean, we have to work hard all together to make this something, so stay and help out instead of leaving. It does show that how tough it actually is to keep your villagers happy, because we have a small town, 57 people. We are already producing bread for them. We have a lot of stuff that they need. They have clothing, they have medicine and stuff, and still they're unhappy. So that might also be something that they might have to tweak a bit, I guess, because I'm just playing on medium settings. It's not like this should be a very tough game at the moment. But it's almost impossible to keep them happy, basically. And maybe that's the whole point of the game. That could be. Then it is what it is, and we'll just have to deal with it. But, I mean, we have 21 bread. They can buy bread. And it doesn't really show in the happiness screen now. So, looks like something or something there. 4 more planks. So we have 1 more, so 3 more planks. Plenty more tiles. But as long as they don't have resources to transport... means that we get more logs and stuff now, which is good. I think we actually have enough to place one of those carts, so I am going to place a cart here near these storages that they can now use to bring resources to a place. So yep, there he goes. You're gonna pick up 1 log. Yeah, that's not really handy, but once we build other constructions that require a lot more materials, it'll be very handy. And once the chandler is up, and we get to make candles, and we already have the bread, and the church is in. That should be a lot of happiness generators. So, I'm looking forward to the moment that it actually works. But so far, tough. 2 more planks needed. We have the 5 cut stone. What's the limit for the cut stone? We don't have a limit. Okay. Don't set any limits, apparently. Ah, this is all the construction. What they need. Cool. So food-wise, we're good. We have some logs now. Could actually invest in more housing then. Although with 11 logs, we can't really build another house. What does this need? Timber. Ah, yeah. So we need to get a lot more timber if we want to get to the plaster houses. But yeah, 24 logs for a large wooden house. These are all the medium ones. Go for the large ones. It's pretty big. But yeah, it can house 4 people, so they can have more kids. They can grow up and then be useful to the town. See, right now we still have the 7 kids, but some are getting older and older, 11, 10, and 9, so they might be able to work soon. So it is actually quite tempting to go for the bigger houses. yeah, 24 logs per house. So let's just focus now on stocking up a ton of logs before we get into that. And of course building up the chandlery. So plenty of trees marked for removal. Leave them as it is. There's more trees growing. 1 plank. We have 2. So they can deliver the last plank. And they can build the chandlery. Come on, people. Go do it. And they're bringing in the logs. I wonder if farmers or anybody that doesn't have to do anything will actually help out with labor jobs or not. If the game is programmed like that. That would be interesting. 4 out of the 23. Wow. And it looks like it's only producing 2 tiles a day. So we're going to need at least another 10 days before we get up to a church. Which in game terms, of course, is relatively short. I mean, it would take years to build a big church like that in real life back in the day. So it's not weird or something. I guess it's correct. It's just that we wanted up to get the happiness higher because we have bread now. 42 bread. That's almost 1 loaf of bread for every civilian. And happiness is not rising. So yeah, that's tough. How much flour do we have? Do we have to spare? Flour. 143. Yes, we have enough flour. Somebody died of natural causes and we got a new family. And that means we now have only 2 laborers still. Wow. The 1 person dies, we get a new family in, and we have only 2 laborers. That's interesting. Wow, it's getting really dark now. There comes, it's darkest before the dawn, as they say. So there we go. 1 more plank delivered, and then they can keep building. Yeah, they make 2 a day so far. This one's all. Ah, yeah, Gudita grew up, so now we have 3 laborers again without getting an extra villager. They're building the chandlery. Will be interesting to see how quickly they can make candles and if it will have an impact. Happiness was 40, it's now 42, so it did go up a teeny tiny bit already. There's the chandlery. It's 5 to make a candle. Well, I guess it's good that we have 1,035 now. It'd actually be good to get rid of that stuff in the storage, because we have a storage with 3,000 space and about a third is filled with animal fat. Gonna be one stinky place. Ooh, and look at how fast he can make candles. Oh, that's good. And all they need to do is get those candles spread to the people. And they should be pretty happy. Alright, oh, I'm happy with that. That's a good thing. Let's keep that going. 4 out of the 23 still. Alright. Well, we're running at faster speed, so there's not much more we can do. We have 25 logs now, though. Just that we don't have the labor for. Else? 2 laborers. So, next up, new housing. Let's start with a large wooden house then, I guess. Just start right here. Died of natural causes. Now we're down to 1 laborer. Oopsie. Well, just build another piece of road here. I wonder if we can fit another house in here, but I don't think so. We can make a whole row of houses there now, so that should work. Large pieces in. Now, yeah, if they pick up the cart, I want to see how many logs they can transfer at one go. We have 24, so we have plenty. And it will be interesting to see how many they can actually bring to the building site right now. And if it really saves a lot of trouble. 7! Oh wow, that saves 7 people doing a walk, or 1 person doing 7 walks. So that's actually pretty good. That will really speed stuff up. 7 candles per job. I don't think we'll see candles appear soon though in the houses, although you might never know. These have a lot of stuff. These should be pretty happy, I'd say. Well, at some point they should be buying candles, I think. Tilda died of natural causes. Now we're out of laborers. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, luckily we don't need a stonemason at this point. We have 10, 13 cut stones and we're not using any logs again though, because these places also use logs. We only have 167 firewood. We're not really getting extras at the moment, but only need 3 more logs for the house to be ready. So if our laborer will actually get some trees chopped, and he is, good job. How many logs? Oh yeah, multiple. Good, that should do the trick. That should do it. But now he's going to first bring them to the storage, then come back. Yeah, I don't like that system. Just bring it straight to the build site. But it's okay. No candles yet being spread around. We need another marketplace for that. I don't think there is another market. Place for nearby food collections. Yeah, but that's it. Animal fat is used to create candles. Yeah, but doesn't say if it impacts happiness. Bread, cheese, alcohol, and prayer. But yeah, I think Gordon looked up on the internet and found that it actually should work. So we'll see. 2 laborers now because Letty grew up as well. That's great. Do we have more kids too? 2, 4, 6, 8 kids now. And Judson is soon going to grow up. So that'll be nice too. Needs wheat to make... Oh, well, we're out of wheat. But that's okay because the farm will produce more wheat soon. And we have 1 more log in stock to build the house. So we're getting closer to building it. It's now middle of the night. Soon enough, it'll be a new day. Which should be good. For the town. But yeah, especially the church is like slow walk in the park. Whew. 6 out of the 23. So yeah, it's really 2 a day. 14 candles. I don't... We have 9 candles in storage, so that would suggest that some building actually got a candle in. I don't know how quickly it will disappear though. So if they buy a candle, will it show in the list of stuff that they have? I don't even know. It doesn't really say, or... No, I don't think so. Could even be that they use the candles in certain structures just to stay warm or anything. I don't know. Just wish the happiness would go up. More logs. The log. Yeah, more trees to chop. That's always good. Small tree. Go. Go. We have another one. Go in. Yeah, oh, we have no, we have no laborers. Alright, tile maker should stay. The cheesemonger should stay, because cheese should have happiness impact. So I guess if we remove that, it'll be even worse. We have 11 planks now, so the lumber guy can go. These are all making clothing all the time, so we'll keep those. That. No inventory. Yeah, that's okay. They're growing wheat as we speak, so as soon as the harvest comes in, that should be fine. We have 2 laborers now. So, yeah, chop me some trees. And, yep, all the wood's there. Perfect. Built the house. Once the house is up, we can hopefully soon welcome a new family. And that will get us, hopefully, the few extra hands that we need. And at least it's a big house, more kids. Most welcome, so. 2, 4, 6, 8 kids still. Although in all of these houses they can have kids. So this is an empty house. This is room for a kid. So there's at least room for one more kid. Here's room for 2 people. Guess you should get married or something. Empty. Well, time for a new family to come in. But yeah, I think they'll now be chopping a lot of trees. They'll be bringing them in. They will use that also for firewood production, which is good because it's already May. So we need to work on the firewood. Oh, somebody died of natural causes. We now have 2 empty houses, which in the end can be good for bringing in a new family. 7 tiles. All 7 are in here. Need to produce 1 more to reach the quota of 2 a day. And we're up to 8. Boy, is it slow. I really, really wish this would go faster. It'll be so much more handy. I'm not going to make an extra tile maker though, although we do have more clay. So clay production is faster than the tile making. That's actually good news, but we'll see. 5 logs to spare, 200 firewood now. So they do get a chance to actually make some firewood. We still have 145 flour, so our baker can keep producing bread. 99 bread already. So I wonder... Health, happiness, 95. So how can one have a happiness of 95? Happiness 36. He has clothing. He has no tools, though, no shoes. Other information? Starving, no. Illness, no. Thirsty, no. Cold, no. So... why will you be so unhappy? It's weird because he has no thirst, he has food. I guess it's the church. I guess maybe these people are just highly religious and we need to give them the church. Well, we'll work on it. We get up to 8, we're a third in, so that is at least something. 8 logs now. Sometimes this game is funny. This is going to provide me with 4 logs and this huge tree only 3 logs. So yeah, that's special. You have 7 logs now. This is still too small. How can it be too small? Out of laborers, so no more logs coming in at the moment. Come on, get me a new family in, people. I need it. Down to 108 herbs, so yeah, the herb guy that grows them, we don't really need that much because it's still above 100. Which I think we should keep. If it drops too small, we should be getting the herbalist in again, but for now it's okay. New family has arrived. Family of 2. That means, yeah, somebody's leaving, somebody died. So we still don't have any laborers. Oh dear. Not good. You have a little bit of leather to spare, but not too much. Oh, Joan is going to grow up soon, I think. So that will be helpful, but that's all that will be helpful because all the rest, not too good. Left due to unhappiness, died of natural causes. Yes, we are short on people now. So this is a bit crazy because I think they have food, they have water, they have clothing, they have a house above their head. So why be so unhappy? It makes no sense. They have they have bread. I give them cheese. Those are things that apparently should make them more happy. So, and because of the low happiness, there's hardly any people coming in. Plus, we have some villagers that are pretty happy. Happiness 4. Oh, that's not really... How can you be happiness 4 if you have so much of the stuff that you need? It just doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, I think there should be a little change in that, I guess. Well, the blacksmith uses tools. Problem is, it also needs tiles. So yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Due to unhappiness, due to unhappiness. Well, if they leave because of the unhappiness, that should raise the happiness instantly. Because then the most unhappy go away and the others stay. But it simply doesn't make sense. We have a town, we provide them with like 90% of the stuff that they want, except the church, of course. And they're just leaving all the time. If you know the answer to this, please let me know in the comments, because this is just weird. It doesn't make sense. I mean, not that I'm not up for a challenge. I like the game because it poses you a challenge. It's not just a walk in the park. You can't just easily get everything done. But I think some things don't make sense. Look at this. We lost so many people. We have 4 empty houses, but we can't get new people in because of happiness is so low. So why is this not going up now that the most unhappy have left? If all the unhappy people leave, happiness, the average happiness should be a lot higher. Happiness is 100. He is really, really happy. This one, happiness 0. Wow. How can you have happiness 0 when you have so much stuff? I mean, I get it. If you don't provide them with everything, that their happiness should be lowered. But I guess it should be lowered in phases. Like no boots, minus 10% happiness. We provide them with cheese, plus 10%. I don't know. So that in the end, we don't provide them with boots, but we do provide them with some clothing and stuff. So they should have like 50% happiness or whatever as the lowest, because we do provide them with quite some stuff. But apparently because they miss 1 or 2 things, they get completely unhappy, which simply makes no sense to me. Why would somebody be completely unhappy if we don't provide them with everything? There's no need to be completely unhappy. Right, we now have a couple of laborers free. That should get them to chop a few trees. So we get some wood in. Question is, what are we going to use it for? We could start to invest towards the tavern then, but yeah, that's not going to work. Because we need the tiles. Could get the brewery already. So that we at least can start to produce some booze. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. So let's already start to produce some booze so that we have it ready. We need a few more planks for it though. So let's get the lumber mill active until we get the planks that we need. Happiness 44%. We do have a ton of laborers all of a sudden, so I think we can add a few people into the fields again, because we need to keep the food production steady. Yeah, juice should be fine for now. We can now bring in all the goods, and then oh, there comes the cart. See, 10 stones, perfect. Oh, they made a plank already. We need 15, 16. All right, so 4 more planks we need. That's it. We have the logs. We have a ton of food. Well, that's the good news, because quite a few people left. We do have enough food now. Yeah, now I want new people to come in as well. 3 laborers at the moment. Okay. Okay. Are we up to 10 now? Wow. Almost halfway in. At 11.5 tiles, we are halfway in. Finally. Can't go faster during the day, so it is what it is. But yeah, let me know your take on the happiness system. How does it feel to you? Is it correct, or am I just a whiner, or do you also feel like, oops, something is off? Oh, ow. Crushed by a rock. Ouch. And now we're out of laborers again. Died of natural causes. Oh dear. Well, that should give the lumber mill time to actually make a few extra plank left due to unhappiness. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 2 free laborers. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, if all the unhappy ones leave, we should get only the happy to stay. Happiness 41. $66. We have some with a happiness 100, so happiness 91. She's only young, so I think the older they get, the unhappier they get. Which makes sense. This is still happiness 85. But yeah, the game doesn't provide you any clues or tips on what's happening and what you should really do and what impacts happiness with how much. Like this one is 38, happiness 14. So happiness drops and drops and drops and drops over time, and that's it. Even though they're not sick, they're not hungry, they're not thirsty. And I can't hover over it and see what's actually happening, so... New family has arrived. Finally. Finally. Let's hope they are a bit happy. Alright. 14 planks, so 2 more. And we have the brewery up and running. Yep. Number 11 is produced. So they can bring that in. And then once this is halfway in, we are halfway in for the church. Oh dear. I guess better housing can also provide them with a happiness bonus, but we don't have the stuff for that. Oh dear, they're all leaving. Yeah, we need tiles for these houses, so that's not going to work. We don't need tiles for the medium plaster house. A medium happiness boost, and this is a small happiness boost. So we can get some medium houses up to the plaster houses with enough lumber. We might actually have a shot at raising the happiness a bit. Now happiness is 48 because a ton of the whiners left. But yeah, that's not really going to help us out a lot, so... It's sad. 48 candles. Didn't do anything to raise the happiness so far. So, I don't know. But hey, we keep going. I mean, I enjoy it, and I really want to see if building the church gets us up to higher happiness. We now have the brewery. It needs wheat and water to make beer, berries and water to make wine, and honeycombs and water to make mead. I think we can produce wine now. We don't have a lot of wheat, or we have some. We have 3 laborers now, so I'm going to put 1 in so that we can start to make booze. And then once the church is ready, which is going to take some time, we will get to the tavern. Question is it worth it building another tile maker? We have the cut stone, we don't have the logs, but it would double the speed for all of those future buildings. And I actually think it might be good. Just because it's taking so long now. And we do want the happiness up. And the best way to get it up is by, I think, is by getting the church. And then we should see an impact of that, but no guarantees. No guarantees. I wonder what they're making now. Can we actually tell them to, oh, just produce wine? Yeah. Produce wine. Hope the villagers like it. I wonder if we need the tavern for them to actually be able to get the wine, or that they can already drink it. So we have the bread, we have the cheese, we'll soon have alcohol, and we soon have prayer. Well, not so soon, but we'll have prayer at some point. So all the boxes are ticked then, and it doesn't say that like having or not having shoes has an effect on happiness. So Maybe their happiness is basically 0 unless you provide any of this. And some of these are a bit happy because they do get some cheese and stuff. But in the end, they want a church. And if not, they'll get completely unhappy. That could be a case. I don't know. Food rationing, work break. Daily breaks provide more happiness. Higher taxation, limit alcohol consumption. Limits villagers to 1 alcoholic drink per day. Reduce potential happiness gained from the tavern and reduces the chances of fights or arson. Oh, well, that's good. Higher taxation. I don't know what we need the money for, but... okay. Medicine policy. Okay, okay. We'll leave everything as it is right now. But it's interesting. Question is, how do I get rid of this screen? Oh, there's the X. Okay, so 11 out of the 23. But number 12 should soon be made. I hope. Yeah, there's still a guy working there. We have produced 18 wine. Can we spot a drink in one of the houses? Or does the market sell it? No, it doesn't sell any drinks. So we probably need the tavern for it. I thought I saw a new family coming in. We have 1 laborer left again. Well, they have all the food and stuff, so... 9 more logs. No, not 9. 7. 7 more logs. Just need a new family to come in so that we can get to work. My dear lumber mill, you should keep working. Cobbler. Yeah, do we have leather to make? No, not really. Clothing first. We are actually making clothing all the time. Just not that fast. We also have the tanner producing a lot of leather every day, so that is good. And all of the villagers have clothing on their bodies. We do have extra kids now too. That means that we're going to have some kids growing up. Not too long from now, at 13. That's one of the laborers actually. But yeah, there's 2 12-year-old kids that should grow up soon. And just 5 more logs now. Then we can get up to the tail. I'm going to get this one out. I just leave one of these working. We have 400 firewood now anyways. It's August. We can get the other one to work during the winter times as well. But we need him now to help me get extra logs in and all that kind of stuff. So that we can build this and get the church up and... I would very much like to say the happiness is going up. It's now 46. It was almost 39 at some point. But I don't think I can really prove that or anything. We just had a lot of unhappy villagers leave, so that might be why it's a little bit higher. And it might soon just go back down. See, 45 now, so... oh boy. Right, 2 more logs in storage. 1 is being brought in there. We need 4 more, so we just need 2 more, basically. Get that tile maker. We now have 20 clay. So yeah, we have plenty of clay to make all the tiles. Here he comes. Took the cart for 1 whole log. That's a bit of a waste. Next time, please just bring in the log and don't use the cart. Is he still making tiles? Yes, okay, there comes the next tile. Tiles are slow. 2 laborers at them. 2 more logs needed. 1 was in store. That's probably going to be brought in now. New family arrived. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4 laborers now. Oh, that can be speeding up quite a bit of the log intake for the future. And that also means that this guy can keep working now, which will be handy. And with those extra people, we can really get somebody to work in the tilery. It has all the planks now, or the logs, so they can make the tiler now. Oh wow, this is producing a lot of booze already. Really want this one done first, though. Tough times, people, tough times. There it comes. Alright, let's get a tiler in. Make me some extra tiles. Alright. Alright people, for now this does it. This will end this little episode. We made some progress. We got an extra house done. We had to deal with a lot of people leaving, which wasn't so nice. But we're also getting the church done slowly. And I think with the extra tiler, we should be on our way to finish the church in the next episode. See what the impact on the happiness is. And hopefully after that we can start to work on the tavern. For now, I'm saying thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.